Hi, this is Anthony. It's election day in the United States. In 8 hours or so, hopefully, we'll know the outcome of the election. We may know sooner than that. I think that it's more likely than not that former President Trump will be reelected, but certainly I don't rule out the possibility that Vice President Harris might become president through the election. I think that the polls that have been released publicly can be misleading. And the reason that I say that is if somebody from the Harris campaign goes to somebody's house, knocks on the door, people are going to say, yeah, I'm voting for Harris. And the reason that they say that, even if they're not going to vote or not going to vote for Harris, is then the Harris campaign worker says thank you and turns around and leaves. Now, if the person at the door says, I'm going to vote for President Trump or I don't want to vote at all, then the Harris supporter is going to stand there and try to convince the person to change their mind and vote for Harris. So by lying to Harris's supporter, that gets them to leave. Now, there's evidently, according to the media, twice as many Harris supporters doing door knocking than Trump supporters. So if that's true and people are lying equally to both sides, you're going to have twice as many poll workers or people door knocking from the Harris team reporting that people support Harris than the Trump side. You see that? So I think that you have to kind of discount the polls that are released. Also, I get news feeds from various sources. Most of them are from non-Fox affiliated sources, and all of those are pushing Harris and attacking Trump. The Fox and other News Corp sites or affiliated sites or related sites from Australia, from England, from the United States obviously tend to push Trump. And so it's very interesting to see the mainstream media, excluding Fox, if you consider them part of the mainstream media, but everyone else really is taking it personal and promoting Harris and trying to attack Trump. And that's fine. That's their right. But it shows you something. So I think that Trump probably will win. But I wouldn't necessarily lay much money on it. What will happen? I think that if Harris wins, then there'll be a lot of people celebrating in cities tonight. I think if Trump wins, quite frankly, people will be rioting just like they did for the 4 years that he was president in the past. And so that may show you something about the type of supporter that supports Harris and their unwillingness to accept the outcome of the elections. So, and I also think that there may well be a good chance that some states are too close to call, and it might be a couple weeks if there's technical difficulties with machines or paper ballots or fires in ballot boxes, which we've had 3 in the Portland, Vancouver area. So I try not to talk about politics too much here because it's one of those things that if you agree with me, then you agree with me and you haven't learned anything. If you disagree with me, you're probably turning off your mind to listening to the opposite view, and so you just get upset with me. But I'd rather focus on other things that I can make more of a change in the world. I do a lot of videos on personal finance, encouraging people to set aside money, invest it for the future. And so I find that those things are less divisive than talking about politics. Anyway, hopefully you've subscribed, leave a comment, and hit the like button, even if you dislike this. I really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Thank you.